Gators! It has officially been 32 days since we left school, and I know some days I feel like this, and on other days I feel like this. So hopefully we get to be back together in class again, but what's more important is that we're all safe and healthy. All right, we want to start with some celebrations. The first celebration that we want to have is for everybody, and that's just for so many people that have been showing up, logging into their attendance, getting their assignments done. So our first celebration is for everybody. Good job, you guys. The next celebration that we want is specifically for Jordan and Cifredo. Guys, I am so proud of you for going that extra mile. You stayed after the lesson was over. We worked together and you got it complete to where you understood it. So I'm really proud of you guys. Good for that first celebration. Next, I really want to thank Moises. In second period, I am so thankful for you, Moises, because you are my tech guru. So thank you so much, Moises. And finally, I want to thank Benjamin for being brave and trying the Flipgrid video to be the first one to try it. So Benjamin, you did a great job. Keep it up. All right, Gators. Research shows that having a good laugh can really make you healthier. So here are a couple of the week's best jokes.
Why did the chicken cross the road? Because he wanted to save his brother at Chick-fil-A. What's brown and sticky? A stick!
All right, we know the importance of taking care of yourself. And last week I told to y'all that I was on a 9 because I went on a walk and it made me feel so much better.
Now walk it out. 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 We had it again, baby. Now walk it out. 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 Now west side walk it out. Now south side walk it out. East side walk it out. North side walk it out. Now hit the dance.
So this week I was introduced to something that makes you feel better that put me on a solid 8. Almost 9, and it's called bear wrestling. So I thought maybe this week our de-stressor could be bear wrestling. So, this week in our nation's history, we honor the cheese ball. This wonderful sphere of yumminess has left many memorable marks all over my furniture. In honor of National Cheese Ball Day, we decided to play a minute to win it game. We call it the Cheese Ball Challenge.
Every second counts.
Your game begins in 3, 2, 1, go. That's one. That's
1, 2.
3.
How many seconds?
You have 30 seconds left.
How many is he supposed to get?
Yeah!
We'll do
4.
10.
That's 4.
Let's do 10.
You have 25 seconds
On.
left. That's 6. 7. 8.
Give her a countdown.
50 seconds set. It's 9.
Give her a countdown. Give her a countdown.
5 seconds left. You got that with.
This is Earth. Maybe you've heard of it. I sure hope so, because you live on one of its 7 continents. The largest of all the continents is Asia. Asia makes up 1/3 of all the land on Earth. You'll experience all types of weather if you travel here, with the wide range of climate regions. In Southeast Asia, you'll need a bathing suit on the beaches of the Philippines and an umbrella for the tropical heat and rain in Vietnam. But bundle up when heading north to Siberia to survive the Arctic winds and snow. Then, gear up and head to Nepal to climb the highest point in the world, Mount Everest. Over 29,000 feet above sea level, Mount Everest is still growing, nearly 1/4 of an inch each year. On the other side of Asia, in Israel and Jordan, here you'll find the lowest point on dry land, the Dead Sea. It's over 1,000 feet below sea level. It's so salty, you float on the water like a rubber ducky. After some rest and relaxation, set off to see some of the most legendary animals of the world. Giant pandas, king cobras, the Komodo dragon, the Asian elephant, and tigers. Wild orangutans are only found in Asia on the islands of Borneo and Sumatra. Thousands of species are spread across this massive continent, but it's also home to humans. Over 4 billion of them. That's right, that's a billion with a B. Asia has more people than all of the other continents combined. They're living in over 40 countries. 2 of its largest countries are China and India, with populations of over 1 billion people. That's a lot of people. Of the 10 largest cities in the world, Asia has 7 of them. Of the 10 tallest buildings in the world, Asia has 9 of them. Of the 10 largest shopping malls in the world, Asia has all of them. From western Turkey to the eastern tip of Russia, the largest continent spans nearly half the world. It's filled with some of the most unique sights, beautiful landscapes, and amazing wildlife that can only be found in Asia.
We'll be using Google Earth to locate some of the most beautiful places in Asia. Some of these places like Singapore, the beautiful Taj Mahal in India, Angkor Wat in Cambodia, and the Great Wall of China. We will also be studying famous persons in history. Many of these people were loved or hated. But as Da Vinci told us, no one can be loved or hated unless it is first understood. The first person you may study is Genghis Khan. Was he a ruthless conqueror in charge of the brutal Mongols? Or did he unite nomadic tribes and reinvigorate trade to create a vast empire? Mahatma Gandhi was the leader of an Indian nonviolent independence movement. He was committed to winning independence against British oppression. Although he was nominated several times for a Nobel Prize, he never won. If you decide to study him, it'll be an interesting story as to why. Chairman Mao was the leader of the People's Republic of China. He ran an authoritarian communist government. After Chairman Mao, the face of China changed forever. You'll have to decide whether this was a positive change or a negative change. Mother Teresa was a Catholic nun. During her lifetime, she became famous as a person who dedicated her life to caring for the poor and the dying. If you decide to study Mother Teresa, you'll find out why she won a Nobel Peace Prize in 1979. Indira Gandhi was India's first female prime minister. She believed very strongly in the power of the government, so she created a strong central government to try to help the people of India. And by doing that, she gave lots of power to herself, which was very controversial. She faced lots of challenges as prime minister, and ultimately, in the end, 2 of her own trusted people assassinated her. To find out why this happened, study Indira Gandhi. Mikhail Gorbachev was praised for his role in ending the Cold War. He was also praised for reducing human rights abuses during the time of the Soviet Union. He was the winner of the Nobel Peace Prize, but when he ran for president, he only received 1% of the vote. Find out why Mikhail Gorbachev is a controversial figure. So Gators, you have 2 assignments this week that you're going to be completing. The first one is working with Google Earth. You're going to be locating important physical features and urban centers. So you're creating a field trip, a virtual field trip in Google Earth. The second thing you're going to be doing is researching a historical, influential person from Asia. Right after you watch this video, we'll begin the lesson on how to use Google Earth and how to start a bibliography for your person of choice. Sorry, it was not a bibliography, but research material, finding research material. The lesson will begin promptly at 9:15 today, and then we'll play it again at 9:15 on Thursday. And remember, guys, you can rewatch any of the instructional videos anytime by just clicking the link. And anytime you need a live chat with me, I'm on Monday from 1 to 2, and then Tuesday and Thursday from 9 to 11. All right, Gators, let's get her done. I hope you have a great week. Work hard, and remember, I am learning lots of new things with this video, so I hope that encourages you to keep learning yourself. Have a great week, Gators.